I want to make this video explaining a little bit about myself. Anyone that's watched my videos can see that they see that I have kind of a hard time explaining things. I can't explain things that fast, and the reason I can't is because I'm kind of anxious. I don't have a full-time job and I don't work full-time, but I like I like to do as much work as I can do. Um, I like to work when I can. Uh, so when I'm homeless, I get anxious and I'm wondering what to do, and the thoughts race through my mind. But one thing, when I'm homeless, I see things that other people don't see, and I see things that are causing problems that other people don't see. Like for example, I can tell you right now, people in the South compared to people up north. And I'm not running anybody down when I say this, what I'm about to say, but I'm saying the truth. From what I've seen, people in the South are kind of afraid to try to get along with other people, or people in the South have this delusion idea about other people, they have a delusion idea about people that look a certain way, like people in the South judge you by your looks, which is ultimately wrong. And people in the South will make deliberately the wrong ideas about other people, like people in the South look at me and call me funny looking, and and they won't give me a job, and they try to run me out of all the grocery stores I go in Bristol, Tennessee, and in Abingdon, Virginia. And I've been told to leave McDonald's in Abingdon, Virginia. I've been told to leave Wendy's. I've been told to leave, and it's all because of the way I look. I mean, God made me to look this way, and these people should learn to accept people for what they are. But people in the South are causing great problems for America by their prejudice mentality. People in the South are don't know how to get along with other people, and it's causing big problems. It's causing people to lose jobs. It's causing businesses to fail. It's causing people to become anxious. It causes people to steal. It causes robberies. People in the South are just too prejudiced. And I'm going to tell you, folks, this is real. What I'm saying is the truth. And when I say the South, I'm talking about mainly starting from Virginia on down all the way to Georgia, Florida, just all of the South mainly, maybe except for Phoenix, Arizona, and San Diego, California. But the whole South has just too much prejudice, too much racism, and I tell you, I don't like even thinking about the outcome of what's going to happen. You've seen and heard some of it about the U.S. Marine shooting the police in Texas. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is something that people don't think about, what I'm about to say. And they need to think about this stuff, because this is serious, man. I don't like to see people's blood be shed. I don't like to see people get shot with bullets, man, and holes put through them. That's terrible. I mean, there ain't no sense in that, in that junk, man. And I'm going to tell you what's going to cause it. The people in the South, man, need disciplining. They need to understand that everybody on this earth is a human being, and they need to accept people as human beings. Something they don't do. Now, I'm not talking about, of course, every last entire person in the South, but the majority of people in the South of the United States of America are prejudiced, ungrateful people that don't want to accept people for what they are, and they want to hurt people, they want to bully people, and that stuff is wrong, man. It is hurting our nation. And here's what I wanted to say. I got so much stuff going through my mind right now. Just bear with me. Listen to this. The United States military, the Marines, the Army, they take people in and they train them. They take recruits in and they train them to be soldiers. Okay, they train them to combat tyranny. The United States Marines, ever since World War I, the United States Marines, United States Army, United States Navy, and United States Air Force has taught their soldiers to combat tyranny, man, to fight against terrorists. The first great giant war was with the Germans. The United States military taught the soldiers to fight against the German army because the German army was over cruel. They were killing children, murdering children because they were Jewish. They were killing not only Jews, but they were killing anybody. They killed people like me. Because to them, I'd be a funny-looking clown, man, or something. That's how they see people. That's the way the Germans used to see people, so they kill them. But the United States military taught us soldiers to fight against the Germans. And right now, the United States military still teaches the soldiers to combat tyranny, to combat people who are cruel. And that's a good thing. So hooray for the United States military, no doubt. But the people in the South of the United States, they're the opposite of the United States military. People in the South are cruel. They're racist. They're prejudiced. And the United States military is not about that. The United States military is fair. Or they have been for decades, They train the soldiers to be fair. I mean, they've gotten some sociopath, asses in there that's done war crimes, and they got them out. If they've hurt other people, if they deliberately kill innocent people, they ought to shoot their ass. But other than that, there's always going to be one bad apple in a bunch. And what you do, you pluck it out before it messes up the other ones. That's what they do with bad people when they get them in the U.S. military. They get them out. But see, I believe in the U.S. military doing the right thing because I know they did. They helped stop Germany. Germany, the Germans were taught by an evil dictator, and then I don't even like saying that the scum's name, man. But the United States military helped stop the Germans and helped stop the German allies, which was Italy, Japan. There could have been more, I don't know. But no, them were two of them. Now let me tell you, there are people right now in America who believe in the German culture. And the United States military is fighting against that. So I mean, should a former United States military person, Marine, a former Marine or former Army person that served in the U.S. military be punished if they kill a tyrant cop like an evil American police officer? Hell no. Hell no. They should not be punished. They should not be punished. They should be given a medal. They say blue lives matter. Shh. Bullshit. You know what? I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But I'm going to tell you right now, that don't mean that you can't see the bad things that other people do. And you can see the outcome of what they do. And one reason people in America are so uptight and they don't get along is because they have asses for police. They have bad people for police who beat up on other people, who assault minorities. These sociopaths they have in American police departments have been dying to get in American police departments for years so they could show their ass. They wanted to get in American police departments with the full intent to go out and attack other races of people. You say, for example, if a cop is white, he'll go, if it's an Aryan cop, he'll go look for dark-skinned people to harass and even beat and even murder. I said murder if he gets the opportunity. Now, it ain't only just whites. There are blacks. There are dark-skinned people that want to get in an American police department so they can go out and find a fair-skinned, red-haired man, such as myself, and beat the life out of us. Why? Because we got red hair and fair skin. Now, what kind of shit is that? What kind of bull is that? What kind of nonsense is that? And why does these people keep putting these sociopaths in a police department just so they'll get killed? Well, the United States military fights against these bad police. What the United States military is trained to do is fight against tyranny, and that means all tyranny, even the tyranny that the United States police departments throw out on Americans. Now, who you for? The U.S. military, who has kept us free from the Germans, who has kept us free from Japan's dictators, who would have slaughtered us if they could have got the opportunity. Oh, they would have. And the Germans wouldn't have had no mercy on us. None of them would. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you let the police in America, if you let these bad police in America win, hey, it's your ass, Cochise. Because, hey, the U.S. military, the United States military, man, is the ones that's kept us free, not the police. Them police, I mean, if you watch TV, you hear about the police in Texas at the border letting dangerous criminal immigrants come in America. Why? Because the police were what they say they were scared of them. So you got cowards in the police departments in America. That proves that right there. But I knew that all along. I'm telling you, you know, people in the South of America are, as far as I'm concerned, they are, in a lot of places in the South, they are freaking terrorists. There's a town called Abingdon, Virginia, not far from here. I've been in Abingdon, and they don't allow me to come in Wendy's in Abingdon. They don't like me. They don't allow me to come in McDonald's. Why? Because they don't like the way I look, the way that I biologically was born. What kind of nonsense is that? And let me tell you something right now. These people in Abingdon, Virginia are cruel, inhuman. Believe me, they are. They will not work with other people. Now, this is in the South. They will not work with other people. The people in this small southern town, Abingdon, Virginia, will not work with other people. They will not accept other people for what they are because of the way they look. They will not give them a job. They will tell them to leave restaurants. I'm not allowed in McDonald's. I'm not allowed in Wendy's. They told me to leave Kmart. Just about every store I go in Abingdon, Virginia, I'm told to leave, and they call the cops on me. And they're looking for an excuse to tell me to leave. They're looking for just some reason, you know, to make it so easy for them to attack me and tell me to get out of a store. I've been assaulted in Abingdon, Virginia. And I'm going to tell you right now, people in Abingdon, Virginia are like this. They will stomp you and kick you no matter what, no matter if you're sick, if you're dying, if you're hurting. They want you to hurt. They love to see people hurt. What kind of nonsense is that? That's evil. That's what the United States Army fights against. Okay? Post your comments. I'm getting off of here. Ask questions. Bye.